What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 2 of our draft only rebuild, the old Moneyball Oakland Athletics here. So we are in year 2, and we're getting ready for the draft to be coming up here. And let's just take a look and see if we have any top prospects on the list yet from the draft. And looks like our closing pitcher here. So our closing pitcher, AJ Stark, made the list at 18 years old in AAA. So that's very nice to see. He's a 62 overall with A potential. So we're definitely looking forward to having him come up in the majors in a few years. And center fielder Zeke Morales looks like he makes the list as well. He's a 51, 19 of age, A potential. He's probably a few more years away, a little bit more raw. And no, he's not my guy. He's a player already in the organization, so he doesn't really matter. And I think that's it. So that's all we have in the list. Let's just kind of look and see at some of our guys that we have drafted here. Let's see if we can figure them out. Right here, Andres Aquino, our first round pick, came in nice overall. Kind of lacks some potential. We'll probably try to get him in the MLB here soon. So maybe he can work that potential up. Maybe we'll kind of keep an eye on that as the years go into the future. I think that was the only starting pitcher we drafted. We drafted one reliever, and he was pretty good. Brad Zager here with the B potential. He's nice, fine prospect to come up and be in the bullpen. We got the stud closer. We need to get a really good catcher. He could be on the list, top 50 prospect list, maybe next year or in 2 years, I think. He's going to need a little bit of time. He's a little older too, so maybe that's why he's knocked a little bit on the list. But nonetheless, solid guy. And try to. I'm just kind of going on memory here. I didn't look any of this up, but see who we drafted. It might have been this guy. I thought we drafted a third. Maybe we didn't draft a third. I thought we drafted one though. If we did this guy, but I don't think he was very good anyway. We did get a really good shortstop. Another guy that could have made the list here, 23-year-old shortstop. And maybe he did make the list. Did I just miss him? There's the closing pitcher. Maybe he must be on the list. I must have missed him. So that's good to see. We have another guy on the list here. That's the top prospect symbol there. So good to see there. Nice, good shortstop prospect. And I think he was just some guy traded for just some bad potential. The good Zeke there. Right, the good center fielder prospect. And I think that's it. So that's our draft class from last year. So we'll kind of work with that. Definitely target starting pitchers. Maybe get 2 or 3 from this draft. I do have some extra draft picks from those picks that I was able to acquire, offering arbitration and then trading them. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, make sure you check out my video on how to get more draft picks. I will again link it in the description in the video below. I'll probably mention it a couple times in this video. But yeah, I'm gonna get into scouting, and then we'll probably just jump kind of into the draft. We'll kind of go over some prospects as we get to our pick, or maybe just right before it, of kind of who we're kind of looking at, things like that. I'm not gonna go through all the scouting, kind of bore you with the day-to-day scouting stuff. So we'll be back here in a little bit. And we're back here. This is week 14 of scouting. So let's these are the last ditch effort guys that I'm kind of taking a look at. I think he could be a potential here later on in the draft, depending on how he scouts out. Same for these other guys. But let's kind of go over some of these other guys that we're kind of looking at. And I really don't know who I'm going to take at the number 1 pick for sure yet. I could be taking Javier Perez. We already do have a pretty solid shortstop. But this guy could be the pick. He's got good contact, pretty solid power, pretty overall good bat, and he's also a pretty good fielder as well. I think he's a well-rounded player. Number 1 in MLB, number 2 on my board. Definitely could be in play. Or if we go starting pitcher, it's probably coming down to either Chad Dorsey or Devin Wang, one of these 2 guys. Maybe go with this guy because he has a little bit more upside on the potential. Other than that, those would probably be the first picks. And you see there, I got all the round 2 picks there. Those are the comp picks I was telling you guys about. Definitely do that in off season. Make sure you check out that video below if you guys aren't doing that to get extra draft picks. It's crucial in these draft only rebuilds to get them accelerated, so you guys can, not having to wait, 10 to 15 years. Should be able to get a roster together in about 5 years or so, or maybe even less, depending on how they develop and everything. But yeah, and then we definitely got some guys in the later rounds, some outfielders we're looking at, some third basemen, second basemen, and we'll see them here in a minute as we go through the draft. So let's go ahead and let's go through the draft. Let's do it. Go to the draft. And we just go right to the draft as always. It is us with the number 1 pick. The tank job worked to perfection. Didn't really have to tank. They kind of just suck anyway. Let's take one last look at these pitchers here. The hits per 9, strikeouts per 9 is a little lower than I'd like them. Pitch control, not the greatest either. I don't think he's the guy. This guy, I don't know. I think I like the shortstop better. I think we're gonna go with the shortstop. I think he's a safer pick here, safer play. So we're gonna go down and do it. We're gonna draft a shortstop. I know we got one already, but you never know how some of those guys are gonna develop. And when you can get hopefully a marquee player here, I think you go ahead and you pull the trigger. Hopefully he can be our new cornerstone to our franchise there. And we got to watch these first couple picks, and then we will assimilate to our next pick. There's one of the pitchers I was looking at, old Chad Dorsey. Ooh, I was surprised they took him. I had my scouts had him not checking out as well, and he was moved down the draft board a lot. So that's kind of interesting. Devin Wang, the other guy. So pretty much the top 3 guys I was looking at all went in the top 4. So that's a pretty good job by me, I think. Let's go ahead and get to our next pick here. See who we got left. And we'll get to our scouted players as always. And I think I was possibly looking at taking a relief pitcher here, but let's kind of cycle through, see who's not going to be around at around pick 60 here. I don't think. Looks like these few guys here might not make it. So relief pitcher, probably not him. Second baseman, maybe not the greatest potential. Starting pitcher has some nice upside. He has a nice floor to solid upside. Or a nice possible relief pitcher. And first off, let's take, how many more relief pitchers do we got here? Not a lot of options here. They're usually pretty thin. So we only got like 4 guys here. And he's first or second best. So I think maybe we should go ahead and take a relief pitcher. Sometimes you don't get the greatest value taking relief pitchers, but you got to build a team, and I think I'm targeting some of the best ones in the draft. So here's all our comp picks. As you see, they're all on the line there, and we are ready to go. Only one of these relief pitchers will probably go ahead and take him with one of these picks. Let's see what else we can come up here. I don't know why they have this guy rated like so high. His potential's not that great. It's kind of odd. And let's check out our right fielders. Since this guy's showing up here. I think I'd rather have, I don't know, let's take a look at him. He's a nice, better floor to ceiling, but he is older. This guy, so, you know, average bat, maybe below, actually the below average on the scale there of orange mostly. He's kind of similar players, I feel like. Left field, we only got one left fielder. Probably wait on him. Nothing special bat-wise. Kind of a well below average bat. Kind of odd how some of these guys don't project to have like a good bat or like a good glove and everything, but they're supposed to be so good. It's like, how do they get so good? Kind of perplexing sometimes. That's why I don't necessarily pay too much attention to all these numbers. I feel like they're going to change. Man, that's our only starting pitcher we got scouted left. Surprising. Must have been a lot of starting pitchers. So we got a lot of picks, and usually like taking a lot of guys that have scouted, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like I got a lot left. Maybe some guys that didn't make the cut or something. No, it's not really looking like it. Magna. Huh. So, and we're just going to take guys that we got scouted, I guess, and hope for the best, pretty much. I could use some more starting pitching depth, and I got so many extra picks here. I think we're going to possibly take one. Let me calculate. I think these guys can definitely wait. So, yeah, I think we're just going to kind of go off our board right here. And I really don't think that's that great of a pick, but we're going to go ahead and take them anyway. See what we can get there. I think he was the only left fielder. And, yep, I wanted to get another relief pitcher there. Hopefully these other guys. We got like back-to-back picks again. So we can get these guys here. Pretty much get all our guys here. Then we'll probably circle back and see kind of what's left. Yep, we can definitely get him later still. Yeah, pretty much just stuck to our board of guys that we had scouted. You know, we knew we pretty much liked most of them, so we're just gonna hope for the best and trust our guys that we had scouted and liked, and we'll see what happens here once we sign them here. I have a feeling. I think that's the harder thing when you have more picks is getting enough guys scouted for all your picks. Can be somewhat of a challenge. I might have over scouted for that first pick. Yes, we want to sign our draft pick. So, oops, weird. And let's see. We need to get him a little more interested. And definitely Shepard too. He's got some low interest there. We need to get him flowing there. Probably try to just get him signed right now. Pretty much know what he is there. Slot value. I think we just probably try to save a little bit. 70%. Yep, we'll get him signed. So we got one of our guys signed first week. Let's try the 60%er Art. He's fully scouted too anyway. So we can save a little bit of money, 65%. Boom. So we got 2 guys signed up there, and that is very nice. He needs to go to priority 1, catch up there. So we're just going to do 2 to give a little bit more interest on these 2 players. I definitely want those guys. We're actually going to go to the next one. See what we're looking like here. 47 and 51. So we're making it there for those guys. Maybe we'll think about adding somebody else. Ooh, this guy's 42. He was one of the later guys, so we'll maybe just throw some more money at him later, and we'll probably be able to get him. I'm going to go one more week with these guys. Or one more period, I should say. And we'll throw him on there. But we are going to start negotiating. Throw him a little bit of money. Just over. We're going to try that. Boom, okay. Got him signed. Nice work. That's why he's, sometimes try it here at these lower levels. Suggested slot by he wants like over slot. So we might have to try to save some money on some guys. Let's try that there. He declined that. Definitely need to get some more interest build up, I think, and that might help us save some money on him. Let's go ahead and go to the next week or period. And there we go. Javier Perez has decided to sign. He has the 84 to 99 potential there, like fully scouted. So that is very nice to see. Excited to see. Maybe he could be a 99 overall. I haven't drafted one yet, so that would be pretty awesome, actually, if we could pull that off. And we'll go ahead and go to the next period here. Probably just trying to save a little bit of money. Declined. Let's go ahead and go. We're cutting it to the nitty gritty on some of these guys. Sometimes when you have a lot of guys, it becomes tough. Oh, what did I do? Oh no, I think that was the wrong thing. Yes. And I kind of wish some of these guys had a little bit more interest, but we're going to have to work with what we got. Oh, Bernard Morris has decided to sign. There we go. So we got one of the, at least we got one of these relief pitchers. A lot of these guys are just extra free picks anyway. This guy wasn't super ecstatic at really getting anyway. 60, only went up to 63. Let's go ahead, try that. David McKnight, there we go. Hold him in. We're going to try to do these guys first. Marco sign. There we go. Some of these guys are going to be a little... Okay, so we got... I think we got 3 guys left, and we have 3 million apiece. Okay. So they can all get about $1 million. How much more does it pop it up, though, for them? Ooh. Ooh. declined. So we're not going to get that relief pitcher. It's okay. We'll get another one next year. It does give us a little bit more money, so we'll just go ahead and throw the max, basically at these other guys. And he does sign second baseman there. Okay, very nice to see. And we'll throw the rest of the money at this guy. 45%, not the greatest chance here, and he did decline. So we lost out on the relief pitcher, and yep, that's it. And the third baseman, so whatever. Can happen. It happens sometimes. Oops. And let's go ahead and see what their potential is real quick as we wrap up our episode 2, do that our draft, and we'll start off episode 3 checking how our core team again and see their potential, see their overall, see where we're at as a franchise, and go from there, guys. Oops, come on. View draft picks. Come on, baby. Boom! Javier Perez. 99 actual potential, man. That makes everything better because this guy didn't really hit. Maybe that other relief pitcher was better. He'll probably still help out 77. I'm sure he'll make the bullpen for a while. Again, not that good. 80 overall. About as good as that other guy that we got last year. Not the greatest pick there again. But I knew that one. I didn't like the 89 look on him really anyway. So I wasn't surprised. And right fielder, kind of shocking here. Definitely didn't come out there. Maybe I should have scouted him a little more because it looks like when he was scouted a little more, it did come down there. That's what happens. That's why we're taking multiple picks. That's why we're getting these extra picks. Take a few extra stabs. And we did take 2 right fielders and get 2 signed. And Chris Valencina down here is at 98. Boom, baby. So we got a 99 and a 98 in one draft. That is fantastic. And he's already a 61 too. So he'll definitely make it in a few years and be helping us out. Art Watt looks like another good player at third base, 93 potential. And some of these other guys, they're going to build depth in our organization. And, we'll see what comes of them, But I think that's a pretty successful year. Anytime you can get a 99 overall potential and a 98, man. You got a 99 and a 98 in one draft, as well as another 90. You're doing something right. So, like I said, I may have overscouted for the number 1 pick, but I hit really big. We got our cornerstone for our franchise, ladies and gentlemen. That is absolutely fantastic. He's definitely going to be on the top prospect, Nick, list for next year. So be looking forward to that. Maybe we'll change one of the shortstops to second baseman or something like that, or at least make sure he's playing there or something, if I need to later on. They did have that other good one. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit that like button, hit the comments, like I said, hit that sub button, and check out the rest of the series as we go forward. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.